Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have a pair of quarterbacks who have gone toe-to-toe with each other many times in their careers. It's Tony Romo going up against Eli Manning. Now we'll go down to MetLife Stadium for this matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two NFC East teams about to go at it as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims. You just have to love these types of games because there's just so much bad blood. There's such a deep rivalry here. The spirit is intense, and these teams will do anything to beat the other team.
Tell you who else loves these type of games. The coaches, they love it because they don't have to give any pep talks. They don't have to get the guys ready. They know their players emotionally are going to be ready, and they pay attention to every single word the coach says during the week. Why? Because they want to beat their opponent.
So that means Dwayne Harris will be back for the opening kick. Josh Brown getting his team set as we're about to get underway. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Taking the field at quarterback, the NFL record holder for most passing yards, the first 100 starts of a career, Tony Romo.
When you talk about Tony Romo, a lot of things you can say, but the guy is an underrated thrower in this league. He can make all the throws. He can throw it with power, and he can throw it with touch.
First down here. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. The catch is made. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, and it's just short of getting the first down.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. This is third down. Trying to beat the play clock. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Always important to know where you are in the football field. That time, a good job by the ball carrier. Just ekes out a first down. Nice job.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. Take a look at the defense now. John Beeson, a player we should be calling many times today.
Yeah, he's a smart player. There's no doubt about that. And he can diagnose the runs and get in there and make those tackles. And, of course, the other thing he does, he knows how to cover the tight end and get in the right spot to alter the throw of the quarterback.
2nd and 10. Here's the quick toss. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Looking to the right side and throwing.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the 1st down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
They are close enough to a first to go for it here on 4th down. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. The Cowboys snap it at the 41. Tosses the football. Murray's hit and brought down. The Cowboys roll the dice and pick up the first on 4th down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the 1st down.
Let's go.
1st down at the 47. Staying on the ground.
He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Murray lined up in the backfield.
2nd down and 7. Brings it into his body.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
1st down here after the completion.
Get ready.
Outside now on the toss. Ball is out, and the defense has it. On his way. And here is Eli Manning, hoping for a bounce-back season after a year in which he led the league with 27 interceptions thrown. Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field. It was a booth review, and the call is overturned. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. Murray taken down at the 27.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. One more snap and that'll end the quarter. Complete to Williams, and he's tackled down after picking up the first. 1 quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Together, we make football. Share your football story, and you could win the ultimate trip to Super Bowl 49.
The Cowboys on offense here to start the 2nd quarter. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Brown's there to take him down. Big, powerful DeMarco Murray that time with a chance to race through the secondary.
Yeah, by NFL standards, DeMarco Murray is a tall running back, and sometimes that is not a good thing. It just makes it easier for defenders to hit you, but he knows how to get low. He knows how to break tackles, and we saw that speed that he showed at the University of Oklahoma.
Offense lines up here. First and goal from the 9. Romo connects with Williams.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Second down now. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Here's the hand. Runs it across for the touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Cowboys for the point after.
Driving extra point is good. The Cowboys are about to kick the football back, but it's the offense celebrating and the defense doing all the setup. That fumble recovery gave them great field position, setting up the score. Takes off from the 5. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Giants now will start their drive at the 23. The defense comes out on the dime. First down at the 23. And Jennings going to take the handoff now.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped.
After running it, it's second down. Manning's going to keep it. Makes the reception.
And he's brought down right at the 42.
Number 10.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Manning's going to take it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Manning's off the mark there. Incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Second down and 10. Handoff made. This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Split backfield here. The Giants take it from the 38. The ball is out. The defense has the football. Tackles made.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point. The jumbo set on the field. First down and 10. Throws the pass. Romo to Bryant. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it. And the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Offense lines up here. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
The Cowboys come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL.
Coming up at halftime, please stay tuned for the Verizon Halftime Report, presented by EA Sports.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 2. Murray's handed the football, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss. Timeout called by the defensive unit. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Looking across the middle. Here's Bryant. That's a gain of 8.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there. Nobody open deep. Throws it short. And they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
First down here after the completion. Murray's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Gets the handle here. Gains maybe 5.
The Cowboys, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Coming up, 2nd down. They feed it to him one more time, and that picks up 3. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
It'll be 3rd down. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. And into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, you got to lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
Cowboys now will tack on the extra point. He made it. The Cowboys are going to get lined up to kick it off. The offense is pleased with that last scoring drive, but the defense really made it happen, doing the heavy lifting by forcing the fumble and giving them great field position. Steps up and fields it at the 2. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down on the way. Double tight end formation. And Jennings taking the handoff. Going to lose yards here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
This will be 2nd down. That will bring us to the end of the 2nd quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll take a break and be ready for the start of the 2nd half in just a moment.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Cowboys right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Giants know it's always hard to come in and get a win on the road, but they're not out of this one yet. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Giants ready to take over the football. Beckham, the receiver in the slot. And he's thrown to the ground.
My God, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
A lot of yardage to make up here after that sack. It's second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And Jennings got it on the handoff. Mincy's there to make the tackle. Third down following the run. It's an empty backfield for Manning this time. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And they sack him on third down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down. And that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Giants will punt the football. Harris has got it now. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. The Cowboys offense now marches onto the field. First down at the 44. Romo's got it after the play fake. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. The Cowboys have shown off their run game today. Murray's led that charge, finding the end zone on multiple occasions.
Man, when you hear that old cliche, he's got a nose for the end zone. It's not a cliche with this running back, is it, Jim? He just knows how to make people miss and get that football into the end zone.
Second and 10. Toss to the outside. Brown's going to make the tackle. The Cowboys lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Murray's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right. That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. 3rd and 7. Incomplete as he was looking short. Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him, because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense. Return as this goes for a touchback. The Giants now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gets about 9 on the play.
The Giants did a good job that time keeping the defense off balance. They throw the football, they pick up some solid yards now, and they can choose from run or pass.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel, and Jennings going to secure the handoff. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
They bring them down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
They're in punting formation. Harris from the 20. Stiff arm. Keeps his legs moving. In on the stop. They face first downs. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. Picks up about 2.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
That leads us to second down. Throw to the left. Romo connects with Williams. Williams in on the tackle.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
Offense lines up here. Third down and 3. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. First down here after the run. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Very nearly intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Offense lines up here. Toss play. Rolls the one who made the big stop.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
It's third down coming up. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The Cowboys are going to punt the football.
It'll be a touchback. They come to the line, and it's first down. Play action, Manning. On the money.
That'll stop the play right there.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
And Cruz is lined up in the slot.
From the shotgun. He makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Number 10.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
First down at the 35. Throws to the right. Pulls it in. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Second down, even after the completion. Halfway through the 4th. And Jennings got the catch and the first.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Keeps it here. Got the completion and gets the first down.
Well, you played this coverage, cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route. Randall's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He can run all the routes. How about this out route that time? Does it with such grace and ease and makes the catch just short of the first down.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Beckham's got it. First down.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Manning's got it in the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The Giants will take the snap from the 30. Getting sacked again. The Giants are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down. Big third down on the way. Late in the 4th. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Could have been intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
2
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. First down at the 45. Throwing now to his left. Almost intercepted that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Murray, and he'll go to the left. Amukamara is there to make the tackle. The Giants call a timeout and are left now with only one. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Third down on the way. Nickel formation for the defense here. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with it. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The punter awaits the snap. Touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down here. Nickel formation here for the defense. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Eyeing that left side. Secures it with two hands.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close. So he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
They come out in the dime package. The Giants from the 22. And he's taken down. Going for it on fourth down. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. He's got the catch. They'll turn it over on downs.
Him here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. First down at the 27. He'll throw it over the middle. And Bryant is stopped right there. The Cowboys call a timeout. Their first. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. They'll go ground. Murray looking out wide.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Third down now. This will be the final snap. Keeps it here. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
All right, Phil, before we go, tell me about the atmosphere down in that winning locker room right now.
It's always a wonderful feeling once you win the football game. Just think about it, Jim. It would be like you playing around the golf, and you know it's just you against one other guy, and you practice all week long. The anticipation builds. You're so excited for the match, and once you get it done, man, it's a wonderful time.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.